not PG-13, if that makes sense, but it is kind of very heavy. I wrote it the day after, I don't know if you guys heard about it, but there was a shooting at Soleil a few weeks ago, and I have a friend that works there, and then I had another friend that was just there. And I was talking to somebody about it, giving this whole, angry, welcome to the modern world kind of rant, the 19 dramatics, over the top. And the answer was, well, that's just the way it's always been. It's not right, but that's the way it's always been. And so I kind of wrote a piece. This is called Just Way of the World. It's kind of really heavy, so trigger warning on a lot of things. All right. He just grabbed me, just gave me a reason to trust no one, just made me feel like 100 showers will never clean me, just decided I was his, not my own. He just grabbed me. That's just the way of the world. I should be grateful nothing more happened. They just neglected me, just made me feel like I'd never be enough, just left me with no privacy or respect, just left me with no one to cry to. They just neglected me. That's just the way of the world. I should be grateful I wasn't beaten. It was just another sexist joke, just treating me as a lesser for my beautifully different capabilities, just putting me down for a genetic difference that wasn't even my choice, just mocking a body he supposedly loves. It was just another sexist joke. That's just the way of the world. I should just know he wasn't serious. They just told me not to be a baby, just demanded I grow a pair, just neglected how deeply I'm cut, just expected I should know XY chromosomes mean I don't feel. They just told me not to be a baby. That's just the way of the world. I should just be glad they dropped it. They just called me bent, just called me out in front of everyone, just mocked me for a relationship the same as theirs, just with two people of the same sex, just made me feel lesser for biological feelings that didn't fit their worldview. They just called me bent. That's just the way of the world. I should be grateful I wasn't assaulted. It was just a shooting, just something that could have made you lose all we've built, just something that could have sent me home in a body bag, just something that could have ended in everyone in black. It was just a shooting. That's just the way of the world. I should be grateful I'm not dead. That's just the way of the world. Just constant heartbreak, just always looking over my shoulder, just a reminder of why no one can protect themselves, nonetheless a child. That's just the way of the world. Why is it acceptable? A world where you can't have a night out, you can't go home, you can't have certain genetics, you can't have feelings, you can't love, you can't go to a restaurant. A world where men are taught women are sex machines, so women aren't even safe with their boyfriends. Men are taught they can't feel, so children aren't safe with their fathers. Men are taught to shut down, so mothers bury their sons. Women are taught to keep quiet to not ruin him, so they're stuck feeling alone. Gays are taught an almighty hates them, so they put a gun to their brain to make the shameful thoughts stop. A world where tragedy is more common than joy, hate is more common than love, families aren't a safe house, everyone is alone. That world, we're okay with that way of the world?